My name is Saurabh Kumar. I have secured All India rank 16 in Indian Forest Service Examination 2018. I belong to Samastipur, Bihar. I have done my BTech in Naval Architecture and Shipbuilding from Cochin University, Kerala in 2010. After that, I worked for 6 years and in 2016 I left job to prepare for the services. इस दौरान मैंने 2 सिविल सर्विसेज मेंस और एक फॉरेस्ट सर्विस मेंस दिया. सिविल सर्विस में मेरा ऑप्शन मैथमेटिक्स और फॉरेस्ट सर्विस में मैथमेटिक्स एंड फॉरेस्ट्री था. Until and unless you have any specific reason of not taking forestry optional. There are several advantages to that because it is short, it is concise, it helps in interview, it helps in your service, it is scoring, and you can do it in minimal time. So forestry is a very good optional and is a key to success in Indian Forest Service examination. Now coming to the syllabus part. The syllabus is comprised of 2 parts. One part which is common to civil services prelims or civil services mains. Though the part is very less, but it consists of a few chapters which can be done in minimal time. Coming to the parts which are exclusive to forestry optional, we have some technical parts like management, mensuration, silviculture system, and some general parts like soils or ecology, or we have general forestry terms like contour bunding and tending, cultural operations, which can be understood without any external help. I would like to try giving help to students for the sections which are technical in nature after civil services mains. For forestry optional, plan of action can be before prelims. If you want to invest more time, you can do some portions from Manikandan and Prabhu which are common to civil services prelims and mains. This will help you in civil services prelims also. For example, 2017 a gypsum question had come to increase the water retention capacity and it was given in Manikandan and Prabhu. Other than that, contour bunding, watershed management, these questions of UPSC have been given in Manikandan and Prabhu. So if somebody wants to invest more, he can do, but it's not a mandatory condition. And also I would like to warn that they should not come at the cost of basic preparation of prelims. You should take a maximum of total 20 hours to devote in Manikandan and Prabhu before prelims, because Indian Forest Service prelims cutoff goes higher and you should not compromise on prelims. Regarding strategy to study forestry optionals after civil services mains, you have to take 2 to 3 weeks to read Manikandan in the first round, and the completion of syllabus will give you a familiarity with the subject. 2 to 3 weeks is an estimated time and it may vary more or less. Now coming to several aspects specific to forestry. For example, scientific names. Scientific names 5 to 10 you have to remember and you have to use in answers. Scientific name will consist of 2 words. The first letter of first word will be capital and second one it will be small. You have to, if you can try, you can write a little cursive so that it looks different like that in books. Regarding notes, you can make your own notes, but due to limited time, much note making can be a problem. I made my notes. Many of my friends relied on Rishabh Gupta notes. Such pointers can be helpful to remember the key concept in forestry optionals. Regarding diagrams, diagram drawing is a must in forestry optionals. It eases the understanding of the subject. For this, what I did, that I took 10-15 A4 sheets and in that I only drew diagrams. Those diagrams I revised just before entering into the examination, and it helped me to reproduce those diagrams in the main examination. Regarding previous year question, in the book what I mentioned, Manikandan and Prabhu, the previous year questions are given at the end of the chapter. Those previous year questions have to be understood and your preparation has to run around that, because in forestry optionals many a times previous year questions will be repeated, or at least the key areas will be repeated. Regarding group study, I had done it in a group of 3 people and it was quite helpful for me. It's also mentioned in Rishabh Gupta sir's blog. So I would advise, if you want to cover in minimum time, you can take help of group study, but it's not a mandatory condition. The group should be conducive only. Regarding YouTube, You can take selective help of YouTube for understanding the concept like stump analysis or paper making. So these will create an impression in your mind about the process, and even if you don't know the specific answer to the question, you can at least write related things. Now there are some portions which are asked in previous years, for example provenance time, which are not there in Manikandan and Prabhu. For these portions you can just Google it and understand the key term. No need to go very much into detail because it can harm your preparation for others also, since forest consists of 2 optionals and mostly people do in 2 months only. Now I would like to say some pointers which help in scoring well in forestry optional. For example, forestry key terms to be used in answer, examples to be used in answer. For several questions when it is asked, we have to relate it with examples like sal, teak, and especially with their scientific names, so that it becomes relevant and looks like a forestry paper. If possible, you can write equations. For example, forest management or mensuration, there are several equations. You can go a step beyond to show that you understand those equations and use as example in other papers. You can take help of forest legislation to substantiate your point. You can use instrument names and you can draw diagrams. These all will help you score good in forestry optionals. I have written a blog to help the same, and in the post you will find the forestry detailed strategy. The forestry detailed strategy, I have pointed that each and every part of the forestry syllabus corresponding Manikandan and Prabhu chapters and the key areas or key pointers while doing those topics. That's all for forestry optional from my side. I would like to thank Delhi Knowledge Track for giving a platform to give my voice to aspirants, and I would like also to wish all the best to all the aspirants. Thank you.